Kiss. Yeah. See?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my very humble channel. Now, let's get into this whole weight loss thing. Now, a lot of people will do carnivore because they think, or they've learned, I don't know why, that it's a weight loss diet. And then, of course, people have done keto and HCG and all these weird diets to lose body fat, and definitely the fasting. But with that said, the problem is that fat loss, fat gain, muscle loss, muscle gain is not about calories in or calories out. It's about your hormones. Most doctors, most people do not talk about hormones. And it's so obvious. I don't understand why people keep thinking that they're having success due to some trendy diet that they're doing. Your body is way more complicated than that. So I want to show you a video, I'll pull this up, of, I was looking at some of Sean Baker's stuff because somebody sent me a video. Check this out. This was very interesting, what this woman says in short. So let me get over and blow it up and play it. And I really want you to listen to what she's saying to this older gentleman.
Too much red wine and I don't exercise enough.
That's not true. You're not fat because of what you eat and how much exercise you do. That is the line that everybody is led to believe.
Left you now and ran up and down Leicester Square for 3 hours and then went home and had a piece of lettuce and then came in and did the same tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. I would start to look like a supermodel.
Only for a few.
Okay. If you guys think that you can go eat lettuce and run back and forth at Leicester Square and that's going to make you lose weight, what people don't understand is immediately you start burning muscle and dropping water. Because if you're only eating lettuce, then the carbohydrates are gone, carbohydrates. So basically carbs make your cells hold on to water and minerals. So people who eat a lot of pasta and carbs are kind of swollen, kind of puffy. When you drop out your carbs, you just start peeing all the time. And this is another thing people do not understand. I need to do a video about this. How many times should you be peeing each day and also at night if your electrolytes are balanced? So I'll go more into that another time. But you're not going to lose a bunch of weight and look like a supermodel. And you guys know, most of you guys know, right? The guys who've been following me. If you drop out your food and eat lettuce and run, you're going to tax your adrenals. You're going to go into gluconeogenesis. You're going to dump a bunch of water and compromise your minerals and feel like absolute crap because this is going to lower your immune system. So at first you think you're losing weight because you're dropping so much water and you lose muscle and anything that's an amino acid. You guys know I've done videos we're saying that you lose amino acids in your collagen, your skin, your bone marrow. People age so fast when they fast. But let's continue.
Few months, and then you would stop. In fact, you would start regaining weight within the first year. That is a fact. That's not fiction. That is an absolute fact. And there is
She's saying that you're going to regain the weight within the first year because as soon as your body figures out that you're depriving yourself of nutrition, then it rebounds. Everything slows down. Your insulin spikes, your blood sugar spikes, your insulin to glucagon hormones are not balanced. You become, often a lot of people have broken leptin signaling and the weight just goes boof back. So the Ozempic type of pharmacological thing, it is such a false reality. And I'm going to do a video about that too. And of course, it just completely guts your GI, which most people don't know about. So all these actors that have lost a ton of weight, trust, they feel like dog shite. Nobody talks about it. They just talk about the weight loss. But let's continue.
literally no evidence that weight loss is going to benefit anybody's health, whether they're a child or an adult. I'm willing to stake my medical career on the fact that that the lies that we've been sold about obesity, especially childhood obesity, are not true. They are there to benefit the weight loss industry, not to benefit children. Evidence is very clear. Up to 98% of people that attempt weight loss will have regained all the weight within 5 years. That is up to 98% of people, and that is absolutely unquestionable. Second thing, this idea that,
and that includes, she's not mentioning this, but this is including the fasting people and the carnivore people. I'm telling you right now.
Energy in and energy out and energy calorie deficits.
So basically the last thing she's saying is that energy in and energy out is just it's a falsity. Now, for those doing keto or doing carnivore and they're trying to reach ketosis, it's really hard to get into ketosis. This is something I've mentioned so often. When you are in ketosis, you can't have like a point whatever. You've got to be over a 1 point something, right? A sweet spot is a 1.8 to a 3.0 rather. When you guys are sitting with high blood sugar and moderate ketones, the ketones come out of your urine. It's abysmal. It's a hot stinking mess. But you think you're in ketosis, but you're not. And if you keep pushing the limit, you will see that the blood sugar just starts going, the increases and the drops just start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'll leave you guys with this concept. If you eat 500 calories of pork belly and 500 calories of cookies, they're both 500 calories, but the way that your body responds to the sugar and the wheat is going to be completely different from the way it responds to pork belly fat, especially if it's pastured pork belly that's high in monounsaturated fat and moderate and low in omega-6. Your body's going to respond completely different to pork belly. You're going to require less insulin. Your blood sugar is not going to shoot up, and you have the potential to release and make ketones if you have good liver health. If you're eating cookies, you are thickening the liver if you're just constantly eating cookies that are 500 calories. You're constantly burdening your liver, the biliary duct system, your gallbladder. You're also going through a thing called advanced glycation end product because the sugar in them cookies is going to damage the protein lining of every cell. And then you age and develop disease. But people keep thinking if I go down in calories, eat some lettuce, and run all over the place, I'm going to get shredded. No, you're going to potentially damage your thyroid. Thyroid hormone begins to drop like T3. Your adrenals become overstretched because you're releasing cortisol, and your body's going down that cortisol pathway, which is catabolic, which means to break down. You feel really terrible when you are under eating, and I still get so many women who are afraid of eating fat because they think they're going to gain weight. They don't understand you're eating the fat to drive ketosis. With high protein, you will never be in ketosis, never. And in fact, I had a client today, which I'm going to talk about later, who had protein in his stool and most likely protein in his urine. And the doctor that he went to was like, whoa, you got protein in your stool. He was eating gobs and gobs and gobs of protein and not fixing his fat burning mechanism and his health at all. Do not, my people, count your calories. Count your macros. Start with 200 grams of fat because anyone can do the percentages and start with 500 calories. No, you want to start with your macros. 200 grams of fat. If you're a man, you're under 100 grams of protein per day. If you're a woman, it's under 70 if you're not super tall, which most people aren't. The average height is 5'4". You want to make sure that you go to bed early, because I've mentioned this also, that insulin regulation, blood sugar stabilization happens in the first half of sleep, especially between 9 and midnight. So when you guys are up between those hours, your body and your regulatory systems can't work. You can't build. You can't fix the body. Weight loss is not diet alone. It is always going to be about how your hormones deal with the calories, the type of food, or whatever broken or strong system that you have. If you get into ketosis because you're eating enough fat and your protein's moderate to low, and you're getting rid of all the inflammation because you've completely changed your lifestyle, you don't have to do a bunch of cardio and try to eat lettuce to get lean. If you guys want to learn more, go to stephanieperson.com and book a consultation. I've been doing this a long time. I think I've worked with almost every type of person, because I don't just do keto. I cover all 3 diets, and that includes that's inclusive. That includes the course that I have. That's a monthly subscription. And my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook is Stephanie the Business Person. Comment below if you think that eating less fat and doing fasting, which that has a host of problems, and fasting is the best way, and calories in and calories out is the best way for you to lose weight, and fasting and doing all of that. Comment below, share this content, and hit the notification bell, subscribe. And I'm out, because I got Deo right behind me. I got the little puppy right behind me. And I'm out. Peace. Yes, and the challenge is coming.